Hello and welcome to the Voyage. In this episode I intend to talk about the big news that Cryptic had, and they even had a timer on their launcher. Here's a timer. I shot this before the news. I actually had an entire video shot in-game for the announcements, also screen captures, but the external hard drive I was using kind of went but I had a Max Tor external hard drive, and they haven't been around for, 8 years now? So I can't say I couldn't have expected it. A couple things I want to actually address. A lot of people have asked for my opinion. What do I think about them adding a new faction when the Klingon faction seems kind of dead? Well, actually, they're going to make it so you can start the Klingons at level 1, which is good. I'm leaving my Klingon alt at level 40, just so I can see if they demote him. My Klingon main, I'm going to call him my main even though he's played less than all of my alts on the Federation side. But Tolish, he started at level 1. When he hit level 20, Season 5 came out, and they decided to chop off the first 20 levels. I believe I had gotten it to level 21 or something. I remember I got really confused when I logged in and I went from the rank of Commander to, I want to say 1-star General rank? Maybe even Captain or something like that. So that's going to be good. The fact that you could... even then, though, you had to wait till you leveled a Federation character to level 20 or 25. Now you could start straight at level 1. Romulans have been a very, very highly demanded faction in the game since I've been playing, and from what I can tell, since the beginning of the game. Now, I came in about 1.5 years into the game, so I can't give you culture from the beginning of the game. One thing I do wish, though, is if they do not do any, demoting or anything to Klingons, and I hope they don't, because that will throw me off, they let me do the tutorial that they've made. They've never really had a tutorial. If you start the Klingons, you get a mission in the beginning that has you running around the first city. I always consider that a tutorial, because you learn a few things in there. But I guess they've created a new one, which is good because that tutorial was boring. Federation tutorial was actually extremely fun. And as they talk about the return of Empress Sela, but you're working with Detan if you start a Romulan character. So the return of Empress Sela also suggests that they're going to bring in a featured episode content. Which is actually really great, because since I started playing, the only featured episode content that they brought in was the Dominion, the 2800, the invasion and the occupation of Deep Space Nine. Also, you're going to uncover the horrifying truth behind the mysterious new enemy, which they've been hinting at since the very beginning of the game, from what I've been told. It's rumored to be the Iconians. I say that loosely, just because there's still a very good chance that it could be something else. I'm not looking forward to the Tholian Reputation. I know I was a fan of the Reputation system when it first came out. I wouldn't say a fan, but I was supportive of it. I am not anymore. When they rolled in the Reputation system, my main character had 7 million energy credits, and now he's pushing 1 million. The Reputation system burned through my energy credits fast. And I haven't had time to really play the game. So I get on, do whatever I need to get marks, then log off. Usually selling whatever I've gotten. Also, the 7 million was me selling straight to my replicator, which you don't get that much money for. I'm looking forward to the new traits. I have to look, because I don't remember the traits that I gave my captain. I have a joined Trill. I started with a joined Trill. I got him for free because I got the digital deluxe edition of the game. You can't buy that anymore. But if you go to GameStop, ask if they still have their edition of Star Trek Online, you will get a free version of the joined Trill. And if they still have it, they're on clearance, and it'll be about a penny. If you get it, you get a key. I'll have to look it up. You can go in and type in that key somewhere. I've seen it recently. And it'll activate it for the, I believe it was the GameStop release of the game. The improved UI. I've actually liked that. And I will post a picture right here. It does actually have a lot of resemblances of the current UI. I do actually hope that they do a little bit of changes to the way the ship layout looks. The character input of stuff, if you look at the Federation's character, I will also post this picture onto my blog and link to the post in the description. But the, kits, body, shields, weapons, and devices, I hope they do a little bit of changes to that before it rolls out, because I just don't like that. Otherwise, I like everything that is being rolled in. I want to see more on the traits before I actually give a yay or nay on the traits feature. Also, can you change the traits of your bridge officers? So yeah, I hope that just give my really good opinion. Next week I'll go back into SimCity where I talk about my main city, try to give some pros to the game. My last SimCity Let's Play was mostly complaints. Alright, until then, have a nice